Greetings, gamers! It is I, Gamer Monster, and today is a sad day, for today marks the end of the Final Fantasy Tactics collaboration. I hope each and every one of you were able to meet your goals and limit break Ramza and Orlando as much as possible, so that they will be useful units for you far into the future. But with the ending of one thing comes the beginning of something new, and today Odin is here. Yes, that's right. The Esper that most consider to be the most powerful Esper in the game has finally arrived. In JP, they actually released this card with Catone and Whisper. For us, for whatever reason, they decided to have it as a separate banner. So let's go ahead and take a look at that right now. And as you can see here, we each get a free 10 pull. That's always awesome. It's only one this time, but you know what? I'll take it. But we'll do that later. But right now, let's take a look at the man himself right here. As you can see, his card grants really great abilities. The bestowed effect is Man-Eater plus 10, and we all know that Man-Eater is excellent in PvP modes and in a lot of stages on top of that, but mainly for PvP. And the party ability is pretty unique. It gives you unit attack resistance, which means that any single target attacks you'll defend against. AoEs will still hit you pretty bad, but can't have everything. His ability here not only deals a ton of damage in a small area, but also raises everybody's critical hit rate for a few turns. In addition to Odin, we also have the Greetings from Afar card, which I believe was the card released in Japan for the New Year's. This one's a bit more of a niche card, as the bestowed effect is pretty good with magic plus 20%, but the party ability is Aquatic Killer, which right now doesn't really do much. However, in the future, there should be some aquatic style raids, which then you'll be able to equip this card and give your entire party that bonus damage, which is pretty cool. Now, in addition to the card, the Esper himself, we also have some shop updates. Okay. For those of you who are actually spending money, there are new packs to buy. I'm not really sure how worth it these packs really are, but they are here. There's a monthly rainbow pack that gives you some fragments of thought and vision spheres. Then we have these new equipment packs that give you paid Visior, resmithing hammers, dwarven hammers, adamantite, and seals. And we have one for attack, magic, and life. And then also we have these new burst pot packs. One for the burst pots, and then one for armor pots to be able to increase your limit bursts and your item abilities. Then we have all the new shops that have been introduced. The Vision Card shop right here give you some extra shards for those cards if you were to pick them up, as well as some growth eggs for Gil, so that's never a bad thing. And then the Chapter 6 here, where we're continuing to see our daily free skip tickets, as well as some more that you can buy with Gil. And I noticed some burst pots here that can be bought with Gil. That's pretty cool. And we always appreciate rainbow fragments of thought and rainbow vision spheres that we can get with Gil. This is excellent. We need more of that. I know personally I am struggling to get a hold of rainbow fragments of thought. And then there is also another featured summon that features Ayaka, Yerma, and Helena. So we obviously have a shop for them as well. And there's some things you can pick up for Gil, and then there's other things that cost Visior, which, it's your normal, featured unit type of shop. And finally, we also do have a new activity. This equipment training quest. This quest is very important because not only can you get the recipes for the Smart Coat and Golden Helm, from what I understand, the Golden Helm isn't all that great, but, it's there. But more importantly than that, what you can get, if you go down here, it's right here. Secret Books of Refinement for Armor. And armor, this works on any type of armor. So there's not like clothes and then a regular armor and then a hat, a book, or anything like that. This works for all your armor, which is excellent. So you're going to be wanting to farm this stage as much as possible to get those secret books. However, this is also going to be our first difficult content that we've really had in War of the Visions. Just take a look at these quest missions here. Most of them are pretty fine and everything. No KO'd units. That's pretty normal. Don't hire a companion. However, what's new here is this one right here. Defeat 2 or more enemies simultaneously. So you're going to have to actually pay attention and make sure you grab that one so that you basically have to time it so that you make sure more than one unit gets killed at the same time. Obviously. But this is interesting. These missions are actually different than the JP missions. In Japan, to get the Rainbow Fragment of Thought, you had to complete all the missions at the same time. And on top of that, the multiple enemy mission was actually 3 enemies at the same time. So they've actually lowered things down a little bit for us, which I guess is okay. Maybe they don't think we're as good at players here on Global. But in any case. But as you can see also, the recommended unit level is 80 with job level 12. From what I understand, this could be pretty tough. Now, this is not even the hardest difficulty yet either. There's also a even harder version of this quest that we're kind of guessing we'll probably get after about a week or two. But in any case, you want to make sure that your units are trained up and ready to go. So, we now have the great Odin in our midst. I personally probably will be skipping this banner. Okay, probably. I will be skipping this banner. For those of you who watched my video on my account, you'll know that I am going to be saving for the next Final Fantasy Tactics collaboration. I ended up having to spend to be able to get both Ramza and Orlando to a long-term viable place, and I don't want to have to do that again when the next collaboration comes out, and so I'm not going to be pulling a whole lot. Who knows? Maybe we'll throw a few here and there, for the YouTube or something like that, but we'll just have to kind of see how it goes and how quickly the next collaboration comes around for globals, because we do seem to be on a little bit accelerated time scale, but we'll just have to see how things go. But to end off the video, we'll go ahead and do this here free summon and see what we can get. I like these free summons. Ooh, that's good. Oh, interesting. A vision card. It would be nice to be able to get some more Espers. The only UR Esper I have right now is Siren. I haven't been able to get any of the other ones yet. Okay, some basic guys here. Pretty normal. Oh, an upgrade. I'll always take that. All right, some behemoth card shards. Okay. go. Getting to the good stuff. Let's see what we got here. Oh, Secret Order shards. That's always nice. And finally, what is our UR card? Oh, a copy of Dashing Over Snowy Field. Don't get me wrong, it's a decent card. I just don't really have much use for it right now. I'm not using any piercing attack characters. But, you know what? It's free. Doesn't really matter that much. It's cool nonetheless. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. If you liked this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up and maybe even a subscribe. And we will see you next time.